Yes, in the last video, we focused more on align items. So we were able to align them, to align them, put them center. Uh, then we align them at the beginning, then at the end. Then now stretch is the default when you want the element, the div to stretch. Now we'll talk more a little bit about justify content. For that, they will provide class like center. When you want to center them, you may want to put them at the beginning. For that, you have a justify start, then end when you want to put them at the end. You may want also to put some justify content space between when you want some space between this element. For that, it justify between. You can see now we get space between these divs, this flex item. Then they raise space around when you want to have all now a space around them. You can see here before we didn't get space here at the beginning and at the end. Now all the element are space around. Then I think we have also evenly. So this one I don't really understand its purpose, but you get an idea of how to use item center the item class with all its variation, then and the justify content, the justify class with all its variation, which can be start, center, end, between, around, and evenly. If you want more detail, you can just check the docs. As for now, I just put it at the beginning. So that is start. You can see now all the element of this div are at the start of the container. Then next, we are going to talk about flex row and flex-col column. For that, I'll just remove these two classes. It'll be easy for you to understand. Then press enter. You can see now the element stretch. As I told you, the default is stretch. But the direction by default for flex is row. You can see now the element are arranging the row direction. I may want to change the direction, but that's I should just go there and write flex column to put them in the column direction. You can see now the direction change. And when the direction change, when we are in the column direction, also the way of spacing things or aligning things change. If I use justify center, justify that center, you will see now it arrange element no in the main axis, in the main axis, in this direction, in the horizontal direction, but it align them in the vertical direction. And here I can prove it to you. For example, instead of stretch, because now, yes, I can prove it to you if I use, for example, align no item dash center. You can see now this items dash center now aligns element horizontally. Why? Because when we change the direction, justify center will align them in the main axis become this one, and the cross axis become this one. But it's not like that by default. By default, when we are in I remove this, I just press by default, you can see here when I use justify dash center, it will align elements horizontally. I can prove it to you, just remove this to show you. You can see now elements are aligned horizontally, but and when I add item, this class element will be aligned. You can see now they are aligned vertically. But if I had this class flex-col, that change. Now the main axis become this one, and the cross axis become this one. When I align them, I use justify dash center, it will align them in that sense. And when I use item center, it will align them in horizontally, no vertically, as when the direction is row. I think that you get a point now. So just press center. You see now, justify content, align them like this, and item center, align them horizontally. And if I remove this, you will see they will go here at the beginning. I just cut this. Then you can see now they go all at the beginning. But if I just paste it again, then you can see now. And I can even change here, I think, and just put start. All will come at the start. Then I can put also end. All go at the end. The same for content. Here, I can put them at the end. Here, all stay like this because the container is. Let me just the width of this, because let me just 70. Then let me set the container hash screen, and just put here screen. Yes, you can see now all go at the end because now it has enough space. Before we didn't have enough space in our container. Now I want my container now is occupying all the screen. So you can see now I put justify and all the element at the end. I can put here start, all will go at the beginning or at the start. Yes, you can see. I think that you understand this flex column direction. As I told you, by default is row, but you can change that. Yeah.